What is up, guys? Alex's RT Life here. This video is going to cover a review of this Sprint booster, but also we're going to give a comparison of the pedal commander. Now, if you're new here to the channel, please make sure you tap that subscribe button and turn on the post notifications. We got tons of other videos on my 2019 Dodge Durango. Feel free to check those out and give a thumbs up. So first off, what is a Sprint booster? Well, basically, it's a throttle response device that connects to your accelerator pedal. It increases the throttle response and takes away all the throttle lag, or at least most of it anyway. As far as the installation, it's very simple to install. They provide you with a female end connector and a male end, and you would just connect it to your throttle acceleration pedal electrical connector. Very easy install, plug and play. And once it's connected, it reprograms your stock acceleration signal. So basically, it takes away the throttle lag and it increases the throttle response. Now, where is it made? Well, it's manufactured in Greece and it's been exported to over 40 different countries worldwide. Now, some sources say that now the newer versions, the V3, is now being made in North America. Something that people may not know is this is the original throttle response device. Sprint Booster was the first ones to create a device that increases throttle response and take away throttle lag. There's a lot of copycats such as Pedal Commander, Pedal Monster, Pedal Box, and a whole bunch of other ones that does a similar thing, but this is actually the original. There are 3 modes: off mode, sport mode, and race mode. And in between, there are 36 levels of adjustment. The 2 most recent levels you have it on, it'll switch back and forth when you press it back and forth. So I keep mine on sport mode 1, which is the lowest, and also on race mode 9, which is the highest. Now, all those levels in between, like the 36 levels, as you're switching through those levels, you really can't feel a difference between all the 36 levels. So that's why I just keep mine on the lowest and the absolute highest. And that's one downside of this. You can't really feel a difference in between all those levels. You can only feel it if it's on the absolute lowest and then you switch it to the absolute highest. But another benefit of this is it doesn't wear off over time. Sprint Booster claims that sport mode increases the throttle response by 30%. And it claims that in race mode, it increases throttle response by 60%. Now, in my opinion, that is not quite accurate. I would say even at its highest level, race number 9, it increases your throttle response by about 30%, I would say. But obviously, they got to hype it up to sell their product. Now, it also have other modes such as a Valet Mode. Now in Valet Mode, it limits the acceleration by 55, 65, and 75%. So if you're going to valet park and you're afraid of someone doing burnouts in your car, you can put it in Valet Mode and it would limit the accelerator if you can set it, but you have to set it with a passcode. You have to remember that passcode to take it back out of Valet Mode. So definitely remember that passcode if you plan on putting this in Valet Mode. Now, it also has a pedal lock mode. And what it does is deactivates the accelerator entirely. It's only going to be idling. So if you press your foot on the accelerator pedal while it's in lock mode, you will get no response. It will be absolutely deactivated. Again, to activate it, you have to put in a 3-pin code. And to deactivate it, you have to put that 3-pin code back in. Now, it's crucially important that you remember these 3-pin lock codes, because if you forget that code, you will be locked out. I'm talking about there was no other way you can disconnect the entire Sprint Booster and your accelerator pedal will still be locked. So you must remember the passcode in order to unlock your pedal. If you forget your passcode, you have to go through a 30-minute resetting process where your car is idling for 30 minutes, and then it would actually reset. So you don't want to do that. Trust me, you do not want that to happen. So remember your three-digit PIN lock code if you plan on using Valet Mode or lock mode. What I really like about this Sprint booster, it is very compact. Notice how small and tiny it is. I just mounted it with some double-sided adhesive right to the side of the steering wheel. It's kind of out of the way. Some people mount it here, but I like it there because it's kind of out of the way. You can't really see it if, you know, when valet parkers come, it's right there out of sight. Now, another major benefit of this is an award-winning product by SEMA. In 2010, it won SEMA's Best New Performance Street Product. Also, in 2011, 16, and 17, it won SEMA's Global Media Awards. It does not increase horsepower. It feels like your horsepower is increased because the throttle lag is gone. So when you step on your pedal, it just seems to want to respond immediately, feeling like you have horsepower, but it does not give you increased horsepower. The Sprint booster does not save you gas. Even in its absolute lowest setting, it does not save you gas. What saves you gas is your driving habits. Now, the Sprint booster is vehicle specific. So if you go to purchase a Sprint booster and you go to sprintbooster.com, you would have to type in your make, model, and year, and then the specific product for your vehicle would come up. Now, what are the downsides? Well, the downside is that it costs $290, which I don't believe is actually worth that much. I would be content with paying $190. But obviously, they have to make money, so the price is kind of jacked up. Now let's talk about the pedal commander. The pedal commander is about 4 times bigger than this, which is one reason why I went with this. Also, the pedal commander, if you check out pedal commander vehicles, a lot of people are getting accelerator trouble codes. So they're getting those diagnostic trouble codes, and that's something that you don't want. It's just irritating looking at a yellow flash on your dashboard, and a lot of people are saying that's a trouble code that has to do with your accelerator. So that's another reason I didn't go with the pedal commander. Also, people are saying that the pedal commander's throttle response wears off over time. You want a product that's going to last, that's going to do what it says and do it all the time. Another downside is that the pedal commander is made in China, whereas this is made in Europe, Greece. And even now, this V3 model, according to some sources, is being manufactured here in North America. Would I recommend the Sprint booster? Well, I would recommend it. But again, it has its downsides. The price, the levels in between, you can't really feel it. But all in all, this thing does what it says. I really like the feel, the throttle response it gives you. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being best, I would give the Sprint booster a 7.5. So if you're looking to purchase a Sprint booster, I hope this video helped. In the meantime, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Oh, and make sure you smash the thumbs up, please. Stay tuned for the next video. Alex's RT Life, signing off.